Hey everyone, it's Tiffany from Let's Get Scrappy, and I'm going to finally start doing some flower tutorials. You guys have been on me about making some, and let me just say first, before we get started, I am not the best at these. And I'm going to link the channels that I like to watch. I'll always say to me, Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio is the guru first and foremost at arranging flowers on her projects. I love the way she does it. So she has always been my inspiration. I have just taken mine a little bit further, and I ink and I, sponge them, I marker them up, I do all the things, or you could just leave them plain. So I thought we could start with just some essentials first and foremost. I always get asked, like, what tools do I use? There's a ton of things out there you can use, and I probably have them all. I don't know. This is a good, just like, kit to have. Now, mind you, I got this, on clearance from some company. I don't know who had it, but I did get a really good deal on this. But this gives you all your options. I rarely use this, but I have it. And I have used it, but it has like the sponge mat if you want things like a little bit fluffier. And if you guys want me to show how to use some of these things, I can eventually. But when I say there's like a lot of different things. So there's this. I'm going to grab one other thing. Hold one sec. I have this tool that I've never used. So I eventually want to try with like the foam paper. I can't remember what it's called. I was gifted some of it from my girl Orla, and I haven't used it yet, but I know there's this amazing person on Instagram, and if I remember, I will link her Instagram handle in the description box. But she makes beautiful flowers out of this kind of, like, it's like foam paper. It's like fabric-y paper. But they're so beautiful. So, of course, I had to go get that. Then, hold one sec. Let me see if I can grab it without knocking everything over. I had got this in a swap, and I haven't used it yet, and I do want to. This is if you want to roll your flowers. This is like an automatic one. And I want to use it. I just haven't been able to yet. I love having this in my stash. But again, it's another tool you can get from We Are Memory Keepers, We Are Makers. I don't even know what they're called anymore. But We Are M. So there's like that tool. Okay, I pretty much just use, for the most part, either my fingers or some tweezers. That's what I use. I have a bunch of these in different sizes, which is again similar to this, but these are just right like by my desk versus me having to get this thing out and put them all together because I'm lazy. But I just use this to, you'll see when we do some of the flowers, to like set it down, and I do sometimes use the ball just in the middle, but a lot of times I will do my flowers with the stamens, so I don't really use that for this kind of flower. But these are just some of the tools that I use. And then Lisa from I can't even talk. Happy Crafter on YouTube. She's Happy Crafter Shop. But she uses like the round needle nose pliers. I think that's what they're called. Anyways, for jewelry making, but for whatever you want, really. And so I saw her do that in her last video. I was like, let me just try that. And I did try it, and I do like it. So you could use those just for, inking purposes, any of your sponges. I don't even know where. I got like a set of these a long time ago. And I use this like in the center if I want to ink up the center. And then there's all kinds of things. So there's gold leafing you could do, which I'm sure you guys have seen on a lot of my flowers because I'm obsessed with a little bit of sparkle. You can use your glitters, your what are these things called? Stickles, what are they? Yeah, stickles on the edges, snow. We could do, if you guys want a video on things like that, put it in the comments below what you want to see. I will try to get to it. We'll kind of do like a flower series. But again, I'm not the best at this, and I'll link the people who I think are. I'm doing this because you guys have really been persistent about me doing a tutorial on flower making. So for today, we are going to do, these are ScrapDiva's dies that I'm using for this one, but we're going to do like a poinsettia session just because, one, those are my favorite. I use them pretty much year round. I love them. And then these are my two, not that this is my newest one, but I think I got this last year or beginning of the year. I don't even know now. So this is her, I think it's called Tiny Flowers. And again, I will link it below. I'm pretty sure she still has this available, but the ones that I use from it are these. I don't even think I've used any of the other ones. So these are my favorite. This is what I use. Got these for Christmas from my girl Val. They're these little dishes that have, you know, magnets already in them. So you can, you know, keep your magnets in there. If you guys want to know where this is from, I do have, let me grab it just in case. I think I have it right over here. It is the Country Hive. And that's her there. I don't know if it's her. Oh yeah, Ashley. That's their information right there. And I do have, I'm not using them all for dies, but it's like 3 little honeycomb shaped things. That was cool. And I got a couple other things that she gifted me from the store. So we are going to use these today. And then this one is my new favorite. I love it, love it. That is this style here. So I will show you some different styles. You guys can decide what you like. And I always say, you don't have to have a ton of dies like all of us crazies who buy all the dies. You just need, it could be a flower punch. It could be one die. Call it good. I would suggest like a poinsettia die, and then, or poinsettia, whatever you say, tomato, tomato. But I would suggest one poinsettia and then one just kind of basic flower die for your stash. But this is my original fave. I just know it's really hard to find. So this is the one that I love the most. And this is a Spellbinders Cinch and Go Poinsettia. And I think the last time I looked it up, there was like one left on Amazon for 13 bucks. Otherwise, you have to go to Etsy and eBay. And I think it was like anywhere from $17 to $25 to get this one. But I do love this one because this isn't the... Okay, so that is this style here. So you could see the difference. This one can be really used year-round. I mean, who cares? You can use whatever you want year-round. I don't care. And I'm just going to show you on some projects here in just a second. But just to give you some different examples. So this is the same, which is this one, my new favorite. Then you have this one. And then I will go over, you can fluff them up. All I do is literally... I will spend like an hour, pull out my scrap bag, and just start die cutting, using up the scraps. And then I'll spend another hour putting them together, gluing them, all that. It depends upon, you know, like those are good things to take like on a road trip in a car. Just have like a tray and just glue away if you've already punched them out. But you can punch them out. You could put in the center or leave it in case, like I always recommend not to have all of them have the center, because if you're doing a certain project and you want this flower, but you don't like necessarily want the pearl and you want a, like a gem, like a rhinestone or something, you want to switch it. Same thing like with the balls, the foam balls. But let's just see. This is all from this one here. And then this is a different one. So this, can you guys see that? I put 2 styles together. It's kind of blurry. But so you have this one as the base right here, and then I glued this one on top, which is this one, and I love that too. So this is Christmas Blooms from Spellbinders, but just again so you could see just how different they can look. They can, but again, is it necessary to have all of them Tiffany? Probably not. What is the point of that? And then here is this one here. I just have them in like different, so I have it in a red foil with an enamel dot. I have it in just red with the gold leafing with a pearl flat back. This one is just flat and not shaped at all. These are all good for fillers. And then you have these here that are done the same way, and you can't really see, but one is like a champagne color gold, and then one is just the, you know, rhinestone, the silver rhinestone. I don't know if that's what you call it. And then I have this die I have used, and I'll show you on a project. And feel free to fast forward if this is all boring. I don't know exactly what you guys, you know, want, so I just thought let's just do some different videos. So this one here is that style. So again, it's just a different look, and I know you can find this. This is readily available, but I did this like in pattern paper. I inked the center and some of the edges with like a different pink, and then I went with the gold leafing pen all the way around. So you have like that. And then here is another example of the Cinch and Go one. And again, it's just, you know, it's just my fave. I love it. And I did the stamens in there. We're not doing stamens this time, but if you guys want to see that, let me know. And then here I did the frills. And then this is just, these are like my fave projects that stay in my room. I love these, love, love, love. So this one is just used as a filler, and you can't really see, but I did put some Wink of Stella on here. It has a little bit of a glitter. You can't see it, but this is just a black one just in there, and I love this die for like Halloween year round. Love it, love it, love it. And I think, what did I use this on? I probably gifted it, because I think, yep, that's gone. Let me see. I made a whole bunch of stuff, but I think I gifted them. I have books all over the place. Yeah, it's gone, bye-bye. It's a gone, bye-bye. Let me see what this one is. Ooh, that one's pretty. I don't know what I made that from. Oh, yes, I do. So I have this one here. It's not a poinsettia, but this is a ScrapDiva die as well. And I don't know if I know the name, because I bought it in the beginning when she didn't have names on the back yet. But I'll link it below, and we could do a separate tutorial on like some of these styles. But that is this one, and I don't know if it's for Christmas. I don't know, but I used it. Okay, so let's just, I don't know, you guys want to craft with me? Because that's what we're doing. You're just going to sit here and watch me glue together some boring little flower session here. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. It's still Christmas right now as we're doing this, so this is my little Christmas gift to you. I wanted to do this earlier. I had things planned, and my niece came over, my other niece came over this week. There's just been a lot of like unplanned things. Okay, so we're gonna set these aside, and I'll just show you guys like just different versions, you know, of what I do with these things. But let me get a mat real quick. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see. We're going to do these little bitties. And I'm testing. It's not shaking too bad. I kind of MacGyvered my desk hoping the tutorials that it won't shake. So we will see if that works. Otherwise, yeah. Struggles real peeps. Okay, so we are using the tiny flowers. Now, you don't have to do how I did this, but I am weird. Even though there's 4 of them, there's 2 different styles in those 4. I separate them out. You don't have to. No one else is going to notice it. I don't know. I just feel like it, it works better for me to put the same 2 together. I think, did I do that? Let me see. Maybe I do the opposite. I think I do the opposite, not the same 2. Yeah, not the same 2 together. Yep, I do 1 of each. But I'll show you what it looks like to do, you know, 2 of the same. Okay, so first let's just start with the basic. And we are just going to glue them together. So like I said, I just go through and I start punching things out. This is going to be hard to see. Can you guys see that? Well, you guys can kind of see it. I don't know. Let me try to get it. This little white piece of paper. Hold, please. I don't want to knock everything over. Of course, I knocked the paper over. I just don't want to get glue on my filming mat. All right. So I typically just start doing things kind of like assembly line. That's just, you know, what works for me. So I just come in, I lay these out. You might decide you want to ink and you can go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to start with these 5. Telling you guys, this is a boring video. So it would look like that. And again, you could play with it to see, you know, how you like it. Once you have it, you'll know which way you want to go. So I'll do that. So I'm just going to lay mine because I already have them sorted out. Like this looks weird. So we're just going to do this. And then I'm just usually watching Bridgerton for like 100,000 times. I just started it again and I finished already 1 and 2, so I've hopped on to the Queen Charlotte, or to Queen Charlotte. Because Bridgerton 3 was supposed to be out today on Christmas, so I'm very disappointed that it's now not until like May. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, I get it, due to the strike. But I'm like, wait, really? Was it due to the strike? Because isn't that done over there? Were they striking over there too? I don't know. I wasn't paying a whole lot of attention. We'll see. I don't know if I like this like that. We're going to try it just a couple different ways. Yep, definitely don't like that one. I did not put enough glue on this one. So it literally just needs, well, at least for me, just a little dabby dab. Oh my goodness. I don't know what my daughter's doing up there. And if it's not perfect, it's okay, because once you start adding flowers to a project anyways, you don't see the imperfections and what flower is perfect. I have no idea. Okay, so I just glue these 2 together. Now let's just try 2 of the same. And I know I'm weird that I even know that these are different. It is strange. Okay. So these two are the same, and if it goes, I'm going to go just kind of the same direction I was going before. See, it doesn't really look that different. I don't know. It's just, you know, something for me. It's just, yeah. So I think I like, because I like the long, there's like two, oopsie, two kind of long, you know, leaves. So I like the long leaves going like this direction. I don't know if that makes sense, but kind of where they're like in the middle of the clusters, like so. So it's not that big of a difference. I just, yeah, I don't know. My mind's telling me, nope, you can't put two of the same ones together. Even though you do that for every other die, they're all the same shape. They're usually all symmetrical too. Okay, so for these, we can just leave them as is. Put like, and let me just show you guys. I have like different, you know, rhinestones. I hope I'm in frame. Oh my gosh, was that not in frame the whole time? Looser. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna do that again real quick. Act like I rewound that. Okay, so these just magically appeared put together. We're gonna go ahead and I don't know what you guys saw. We will just do it again because these are all getting put together anyways. So I do it like this. I can't believe I was out of frame. You guys are probably like, hello. It's because I sat down to do it instead of above my camera, which normally I am above my camera. So I'm just going to put these down here so I know that I got one each. I love this color. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, put those back, Tiffany. Okay, so let me just make sure. Yep, this goes this way. It's easier for me just if I have them in place where they're supposed to go. That one looks like it is not the right one. It is not. Boop. Must have had this. So weird. Did I grab? Maybe I mixed them up. No, I did not. You just got to keep spinning till you get it. Nope, that's not right. So I could tell because like this, again, like can you just make sure you're in frame, girl? Hold on. Just ridiculous. Okay. So I'm going to put these up here. See how this is kind of like the flower is waving its hand that way and kicking its leg out that way. So I can see that that is the same flower versus the other one, the hand and the leg is going the opposite direction. So see, they're, hi, they're like, you know, waving to each other. I know, you guys, I'm losing it. It's all good. It's all good. Seriously. Okay. So we're going to come in. We're going to do this again. I just added some glue. I can't believe I did that. Oh, I got to shake this down. Probably. And my table is so low, I can't stand the entire time. It has been hurting the past few, actually my back has been hurting. Oh my gosh. Okay, now I need to add glue again. So bypass that one. So you just kind of find where, you know, you like it. You can play around and spin it a different direction and have, I just know that there's like, you know, longer leaves in the kind of middle. But again, you could just play with it. So I could go a totally different direction here. Like that. That was way too much glue. You can use your little tweezers. Oh my gosh. You guys like have those, I don't even know what to call them, but they're opposite tweezers. They're not tweezers, but they like go out instead of in. I cannot use those for the life of me. I have 2 pairs and I still cannot use those. I don't know how you guys use those suckers. Okay, so we have that. And again, like I said, you could just leave it as is. You don't even have to shape them. You can add your, you know, flat back pearls, your jimmies, whatever you want to do. Let's see what size I want to use. Let's do this size here. And put some on there. Like I said, you can mix and match and have, you know, a rhinestone, a pearl, something, but let me show you because we talked about this. So I did go in, and you barely see this, so this is not like a necessity. So it's just adding some shading. You could do it to all of them before you glue them together to give it a little bit better dimension. So I'll show you some with it, some without. And like I said, just sometimes I just want to play. And if you don't have scraps or, you know, have like the colored cardstock, use white cardstock and ink it with your inks, your pens. White cardstock, you can color the flower any color you want to match your project. I just like to use up my scraps and make these up, stick them in my flower organization, like my bins. Call it good. I'm gonna ink some of these edges, but again, I'm about to put gold on them, so you don't actually see it. But this color is speckled egg. I don't know, just sometimes I like to add a little like texture. I'm off the camera again. See, this is why I can't do a live, because I wouldn't be able to like look up and see all the comments coming at me. And that's a good thing, because right now you guys are like, girl, get your stuff together. Figure it out. So no, just coming in on the tips. Don't have to ink up all the time, just some leftover ink. And it'll probably all get covered up with the gold. Who knows? But it's just fun to sit. It's relaxing. You can, you know, I don't know, come in with like a goldish yellow color in the middle. But these are perfect for all the pastel-y, like Christmas things, winter. And I love using Aleene's like snow paste. I'll grab that for you guys in a sec. But again, if you guys want, I have a video, I will link it below, where I believe I show, you know, just me making some flowers and putting the, I want to say it was from last Christmas, like last Country Craft Creations, like Christmas hop. Or maybe it was the New Year's Eve party. I don't know, but I do have a video showing you guys just some techniques on the flowers. And again, don't be looking at me like some professional or somebody's out there. That's not how you use that tool. I use my stuff however I want to. I do not care. That is the same as me. I glued this to the page. Going to the gym. I don't need anybody like coming at me, telling me, nope, I'm good. I'm good. Just, I'll ask if I have questions. So this is just so you guys can see what I do. And when I say it's a nice relaxing thing, plus it saves on your scraps. So, okay, that's stuck to me. So on these, you can just fluff up. You don't have to do any bending or anything. But I am going to ink the edges because why not? And it's gold. Okay, now I need this scratch piece of paper again. Okay, let me make sure, see what y'all can see. I'm going to bring these down a little bit, move this over. I'm not making up all these flowers, but you know, we're gonna do a little bit. This is my favorite. I have the silver, I have the rose gold. I don't feel like they go on like these do. If you guys have other pens that are your favorite, like metallic pens, these are from, what is it called, Krylon, like the spray paint company. These were expensive, or I should say this was expensive, although I got it on sale from a craft store going out of business. The silver and copper I got from Hobby Lobby, and they weren't expensive, so I don't know how that was. But I would suggest looking at Hobby Lobby first if you want to get one of these. And again, I'm just coming in. This video is going to be so funny. Oh my gosh. And I really hope, because I did a video and I had to redo it because there was this scratchy sound, which is in one of my hauls a few times, but in another video, it was the whole time. I don't even know how it happened. It never happened. And yes, I'm going to have ink all over. I mean, you don't have to use this pen. You don't have to use the gold. Like I said, you could just do it, glue them together, and it is what it is. And if you do use like the gold, it doesn't have to be the pen. You could brush it on with, there's lots of paints out there. So you could brush it on with paint. And then you could come back and decide, you know, do I like my flower? Do I need a little bit more, a little bit less? So you know how you want it. It could be just like the tips. Again, I can't tell what I'm doing out here. I just think it's so pretty with the gold on there. And it doesn't have to be the whole flower outlined. Just don't think, just come in and go. Okay, got that one done. And again, you could leave some just plain. You don't have to have the gold on there at all. I should have left a couple of these inked up ones without the gold. Because you could do some winter projects. See, I'm really just tapping lightly. It's barely even taken off any, but I want to bend. I really feel like this video is going to be terrible. I want to bend some of them up to get like the gold down a little bit more, like this one. I want gold down a little bit more in some spots. So I'm just going down further on some of the leaves just randomly. So like that. These are so pretty. Okay, we'll gold leaf a few of the plain ones. my mom called today to my husband because obviously there was some side conversation from my sister to my mom. I guess my sister asked my son if he bought me anything, and he said no, I have everything. Which they know I don't want them spending money on me because I don't want, I don't want them wasting money. And I buy myself all my own presents. So my sister then told my mom how, Andre doesn't buy me Christmas or didn't buy me a Christmas gift. The boy just started buying his sister one. So we're doing baby steps, first of all. And like I said, I don't like them wasting money. And so, I mean, the fact that, I was just happy to have them over here. We had dinner, all of that. That was what was fun for me. And so my mom then calls my husband and asks, and he's like, nothing. I walked out on the conversation, mind you. They're always gossiping. Like, my husband's a big girl. Me, I try to stay away from the phone. I don't want to hear anybody. Because it's always some crazy gossip, and I don't want to be involved in it. I don't want nothing to do with it. No thank you, no ma'am. I'm good. So back to the story, because it's taking me forever to get to my point. I come out and happen to overhear this, and he's like, what? And then he puts it on speaker, and I hear my mom, saying these things, and I'm just like, oh, now you guys know, because you watch all my haul videos, your girl is fine. I buy my own presents. I let Joseph know so he can't, during December, don't be saying nothing about me spending money, none of that. I am content with buying my own craft supplies as my gift. Again, I'm happy with the family time. To me, I'm good. And, kids opening presents, and even my kids, they're grown. So I don't buy like I used to. I used to spend a lot on my children. A lot. Half was, needed things. Half not, But now, just like my nieces and nephews, the rule of thumb for me has always been once you turn like 18, that's it for the presents. So I still have like some little ones and everything because it's fun. But your girl is just fine with the gifts. My mom was trying to shame him, and no, we don't do that in our household. And I'm just going to go in now and put, again, a dab of glue. I know people do hot glue. You can. I don't. I feel like this is fine. And this is a raggedy old, it's all sticky. I think this was Martha Stewart. I don't even know if I knew what it was used or what it was for. I just kept it in my stash. Because I have another one that I bought from Hobby Lobby just recently. And I don't even like that one. And then I was like, wait a second, I have this one. And I put the Hobby Lobby one away right next to this one. And I like this one better. So I'm just putting these on there. I'm sorry, I told you guys this was going to be boring. Boring. Let's try a different color. It could be pearls, anything. So on these smaller ones and the daintier like flowers, I don't do the stamens. So the ones that are, really thin, I don't do the stamens, but a thicker flower I will. Stamens are fun. That you have to have hot glue for. At least I do. Okay, we're just randomly, look at me, just randomly placing things when you need at least like a couple of the same flower. We are going to try, luckily, when you have the die, you can do it all yourself. Make as many as you want. Okay. And just a reminder, the CCC New Year's Eve crop, it's just a free crop. You use your own papers from your stash, but you get tutorials from the designers for, going into the New Year's, and they've already shown sneak peeks. So if you do want to participate, you have to join on Facebook, Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations, And then from there, you would join the New Year's Eve group. Again, I'm just randomly putting things. You know, to be able to, you'll still see like my video, and if you follow any of the other designers, which I'll try to remember. I'm really bad at remembering what to link onto my things, but I will try to remember to link all the designers. And you would, the videos are public is what I'm trying to say, so you can still, you know, you can do it without joining the group, but you miss out on, there's like prizes, there's going to be a Zoom, I will be on the Zoom, so you'll be able to see me crafting along with you guys, just having some fun. And it is December 30th through like basically midnight, you know, up till New Year's. It's just a fun time. The theme is like pajama party, so you're supposed to come in your pajamas, and it's just a fun time. So if you guys want to join that, feel free. So now in these, like I said, you could just leave them flat, or you can come in and just fluff them. Just a little fluff, little fluffy fluff. So you could just fold it all. I mean, I really do like them flat, but like, you know, like it's pretty if you had to smoosh that into something. But I typically will fluff. I love this die. Like I love it, love it, love it. I will typically just fluff like the top layer. And again, this is nothing special. I hope this is what you guys like were wanting. Like I said, you could put any questions. If you want me to do a certain kind of tutorial, certain die, let me know. I will do some other flowers as well, besides like a poinsettia. But also, I will link my girls who are the best. And you can hop on one there. Maybe I'll figure out how to do a playlist. Don't hold your breath on that, because I need you to stay with this. So, just saying. But like, look how pretty these are. So like I said, they could be plain. You could have different colored rhinestones. You got pearls, prills, all that good stuff. So I'm just going to put these over here. We're just going to keep going on this little one for now, because you guys are crafting with me. And yes, I know it would be better if, let's do some of the red ones. I'll pull these pinks out. I got a little salmon color in there. Okay, so I need some red. We're just going to do the same thing. Just lay them out, assembly line. These are just so dainty. Dainty, dainty, dainty. Okay. Which way? I got these upside down. I want them all to go the same direction. It's easier for me. Okay. I think there was like a point to me talking about the New Year's Eve crop. I don't actually know if I actually finished my thought. So that's always awesome. So you can see these look the same, but they're not. They're kind of going opposite direction. So why is there, I could tell there must have been like a little bump on my plate, because, or maybe is that, maybe that is the indentation of, yeah, it is actually the indentation of like the little holes. Okay, gluing time. This has to be so boring for you guys. Who has this week off? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, if you don't know, now you know. I have been not working since basically beginning of November. And I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, I don't like that direction. That's ugly. Ooh, I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, let me figure out which way I like it first before I get going. Okay, that's better. I want it upside down. See if I can get that where I wanted it. But it has been it has been nice. I'm not even gonna try to lie. It has been lovely. I don't even know how, but I'm still busier than I don't know what. So that's weird. There's still so much I want to do, and it's already been 2 months. I'm putting my glue, or my finger in the glue. It's already been 2 months, and I've done a lot, but I haven't done all the stuff that I want to do. So I'm still working on the craft room space, which I'm gonna do a craft room tour, but it's gonna be different because it's not gonna be like a clean craft room. I'm gonna show you guys, well, not necessarily as is, because I have been trying to clean and get rid of piles and stuff, but I want to do where you guys give pointers on, you know, what you do maybe with your, how you store things, what you think I should do with, you know, maybe a certain shelving area or something like that. That's kind of where my mindset is. So we'll see if that's, you know, what happens. I don't know. But I do plan to have that video. I think it's going to be more than one video. Let me be clear. It would probably have to be a series again of going through the craft room. I might take you through my house up to what I keep calling the game room. And you guys are probably like, why does she say the game room? So hold on 1 second. Bye. It's my daughter walking in the room. She had the funniest face when she found out I was filming. That was funny. So I will have several different videos. And again, I'll try to do a playlist. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I mean, it should be fun. I want to get like your guys' thoughts and opinions and hear from everybody. I think it would be fun for those that have Instagram and YouTube to do your version too, and then for us all to share like photos of, you know, how you store your ribbon, how you store your enamel dots, and then we all can like tag it. Maybe, I don't know, what catchy like hashtag can we have for doing that? I just think it would be a lot of fun to see. Oh, if you guys, okay. I am one of those nosy peeps. I love seeing people's like crafty space, how they organize things. I love to clean those things. I just think it would be fun. So I would love, like, what do you guys think? Who wants to do it? What hashtag should we do? It could just be, I don't know, 2024 craft rooms, but I feel like it needs to be something more fun. I don't know. Maybe I'll come up with a let's get scrappy type of a thing. You guys know I can come up with a little catchphrase tag thing. Okay, so what do we want to do with these? I think the bottom I'll do the rhinestones again, and then the top I'll just do some pearls. Let's try some flat back pearls. And I do have, like, some of my flat backs are in strips, so I do have to cut them, which is never fun, but oops, got some glue on there. Oh gosh, my husband is being really loud again, talking to my daughter. Oh my goodness, he's so squeaky and so loud. My husband has the deepest voice, but can go so high. So high. Oh my gosh. He's crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let me just get this little, glue off of here. Okay. So again, we could just leave these. These are great fillers. Can you guys see? Oh, should I come down lower? Let me try to, is that better? I don't know, but now I need to make sure I stay in frame for sure. Is that better? I don't know. As if you guys could answer me. But let me know what is better, closer or not, because if I do more videos, then I will know what works for you guys. So, okay, we have those. Let's do some, should we do some pearls? What size do I want? Of course, I'm going to want this little strippy. So I need to get my scissors to cut these. So I'm going to use these here. And we will just cut them. So sometimes there's a little bit of excess of the little plastic. Sometimes I cut it off, sometimes I don't. So I know I need 5. I'm gonna get 5. I'm gonna cut off that plastic. Okay. Hold. So let me cut the plastic off this one. Just a little bit too much for me. Oh my gosh, my husband's so weird. Okay, come in. Oh, too much. I'm not even squeezing, the stuff's just flowing out of there. And it's so, oh my gosh, it's so fun when you can gift the flowers. Like just have, you know, a piece of, what do you call it, acetate. You can decorate it up, put a bag topper on it, make it cute. We have Valentine's coming up, which that is going to be a lot of fun. It's just, man, where, oh my gosh. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know why. I just like, normally I don't push this glue all over the place, but it's okay. That's why you just need a little dab, because otherwise it just comes seeping out. It'll dry fine, but I don't like seeing it, so I usually have to clean it. Okay. I just want there to be a big old blob of shininess next to it. Okay, so these we aren't gonna ink, but you can. You can, ooh, let me show you. I did ink this one. I didn't give this tag away. Oh! Nope, not the right one. I guess I did give it away. I really thought one of the tags, where's it at? Shooky dookies. Oh well. But you can ink it with like a darker red. You can get your Copics out and make it a little bit more dimensional. But again, Tiffany's gonna come in with her gold pen, because why not? Just on some of them. I like having these. I am planning to do Christmas all year. So I do like to just have some of these ready to go. Oh, there are so many Christmas papers I didn't get to. I know I'm shouting. It's really stupid. But I am bummed. I really thought I was going to be able to bust out a lot more. And I already have, like, next year I already have, like, a whole bunch of trips planned. Nowhere fun yet. I mean, everywhere I'm going is fun, but it's not like I'm going, like, to a beach or something yet. My husband does want me to hurry it up and get one booked. But I have to, I need to get my passport renewed in case we go overseas. But I need to hurry it up, girl. Get a move on. It's going to be a busy year. Busy. Okay, so we got that. Oh, it's so pretty. You guys probably can't even see how pretty these are. I promise we'll get to the other. How much time are we? Already like an hour? I think it's like an hour. I can't see. No, can't see. 'Cause I'm blinded by the light. I don't know why that pops in my head every time. Did I miss my calling? I'm pretty sure I did. Nope, definitely did not. You're like, Tiffany, stop singing. Oh, my dogs are barking. Okay. Oh, my goodness, he just got so loud. So loud. Okay, I really can't wait to hear what you guys think, what you want to see with this. And it's, yes, this is taking time, but that's okay. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Tuesday? Ooh, maybe I'll do a Tiff Tips Tuesday. These, like, if you buy these, I mean, they're definitely expensive to buy flowers. It doesn't take that much time. You know, like I said, a good hour or two. I would probably say total, like, to just start going through some of your scraps, like if you want to make bulk. 2 to 3 hours is really good to get you a big load of flowers. So when, you know, usually you can get like, I don't know, maybe like 12 flowers, if that, for $6 when you buy them in the packs. And don't get me wrong, I have done it before. Rarely do I do regular price, but sometimes they're just so pretty I have to have them. But rarely do I buy those flowers regular price. I just love these with the gold. They're so pretty. Pretty. Okay, I'm going to leave these ones without the gold. So I think that is enough of the littles for now. I will keep working on making more. Because again, I'm just filling up my little stash and I'm getting rid of scraps. Because I'll have so many scraps and I might just have to throw them away. I tried to do my little minis. That's what like got me started doing like minis and micro minis, to just get rid of those scraps. And gift tags. I love making gift tags. That's my fave. And then even bookmarks are great for those tall, skinny strips we always have left. But I got a lot. I've made a lot in the past couple months. I have a lot of scraps. I just don't know that I'll ever get to it. And I might go ahead and just donate it to the schools or maybe some churches. Do they do that in the kids area? I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so we're going to do some of these bigger ones, the new kind of plate that I got from ScrapDiva, which, like I said, it is now my new fave. This one here. I love that it's a plate. These plates are everything to me. I'm gonna stick this in once. You get these, I don't use these all the time, but they are fun to do, like in gold. And I will show you, I had one here as an example. Here is one where I just put, because I wanted to see what it looked like, so I put it on there, just all monochromatic. It still looks fine, but you can kind of, if you have them, save them, mix and match. You could also just put them in shakers, like, you know, it's fun. But I don't use those very often, but you can, and I'm glad that they're on there. But I love a plate. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so let's just put some of these together, and I just, you know, whatever my scraps give me, that's what I'm working with. So that's what we're gonna do. I have a large, and I just play with literally, you know, it could just be, if you want just 2 of these together, call it good. Can't get that up there. You could do that, and then you could have one of the centers. Do I have one of them here? I think I have one. This is too little. That's too little. Oh my gosh, my husband is so loud. But it could be a bigger one, like a yellow one. That would be nice on there. So you don't have to do all these layers if you need to make lots of flowers. But we're going to make some layers. You can bend them before, which we will do, and you can bend them after. I can see I didn't punch that out all the way. Which, just, you know, if it doesn't punch out all the way for some reason, mine's usually pretty good. But, you know, some of it's getting covered up by another flower or petal, so don't stress too hard. Okay, so we have that one. And let's do this one. Like that. Oh, what are they doing out there? They're so loud. Like, they talk so loud, my family. Well, not my son. He's like me. And we get told we mumble. I don't know what anyone's ever talking about. Now, I'd say things under my breath when I'm annoyed, but I don't know about this mumbling thing. So rude. But I've been told my whole life, and I say it to my son too. So it must be true. So this is layering up with 4. This one would be just 3 if we wanted to leave it like that. So we can go through and we could show. Let's do smaller one as well. So I think there's like, how many sizes is there? Where's the plate? Where's the plate? I think there's, are these all different sizes? Okay, so I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like these 2 are the same. Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sizes. And it's good to have like a different, you know, mix. Oh, see, can you, I know you guys have to hear that because the boy is crazy. See, oh my gosh, nothing. He's just laughing because he's laughing. And then we could do, I don't know, I'm trying to see how much we have left. Even if we did just 1 and 1. So this is all I do. I just start piecing together, again, whatever my scraps gave me. We're piecing it. Then we have this with, I think this is, nope, this is the bigger one. And you can leave them flat or you can come in and shape. So I have 2 left. There's this other, I have one down here, but it's not, it is not a good one. Okay, we're just gonna come in now and glue these together. So at least now I know what I have. You can punch more If you want them all to be the same, then you would assembly line, you know, the same size. We're just doing all random ones over here. Just got our randos. So I put some glue on the biggest one, the one that is the bottom. Boop and boop. You guys know I gotta do a little boop with my glue. There we go. This is probably so boring for you all. Okay, what did I do? Nope, I don't want to do that. This was 4. I'll just take it off with my finger. Like so, no harm. We're good. I do get some of these little, like, you know, shreddy things from the die. I just pick it off. Okay. So we have those done. My ball was too big. My ball. And those are done. And this little dish over here that I keep rubbing all my glue from my fingers into. I said I should have like the softest hands because they get exfoliated every day. And we're just alternating the leaves. And we'll wait for it's like the glue to set up before we shape some of these. But you don't have to. So this one was our biggest one. Has a 4th little petal. Maybe we'll put that little center in. I know we had a little center here. Maybe I'll do that on this one. Yeah, this one. It's just coming out on its own. Okay. So now we have these in place. Like this one is weird, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm gonna come in. This is just what I do with my tweezers. If you have other pliers, you can. If you want to do it, I've done it with my fingers too. So let me see on these ones. You can come in and just pinch them, but I just find it easier to pinch it with that. And then the back of my nail does not have to be perfect again. To make sure I'm in frame. So like I said, you can do these individually before you glue them together. I just, you know, I'm fine with doing them all together. It's no big deal. It's just giving it a little bit of a fluff. I'm going to show you guys a couple other things. I like mine like this, just with, you know, a little pinch. Sometimes, you know, because once you put things on your project, you fiddle with it anyways. But sometimes I'll come back through. I want to make sure I got all these. And then just come in and pinch the ends. So you could do that too if you want to. I just like the tweezers. If you, I mean, especially if you have like hard cardstock, it can be hard on your fingers. So there's some flowers that, you know, I can max only do a couple hours because my fingers are starting to get raw. But you could, if you really wanted to, you could, let's try this one. You can come in and curl these like down, you know, just play with it and see what you like. I usually don't like my flowers down. And I'm just randomly, it's not in the same spot everywhere. I wish you guys can hear him doing baby talk to my dog right now. I really hope you, oh, he just asked, you want to brush? He brushes her teeth every day. I'm not kidding you. And if you've seen my husband in his teeth, like on my Instagram, you would see why. He brushes hers every day. She, I'm sure, has the best award for teeth. So you could do it like that. These are giving different vibes going on. Then you can come in and you could either have your little foam mat, or if you do this, I'll show you what it looks like on a foam mat. Just to kind of press that down. But let's try the foam mat so you guys can decide what you like to do. And by the way, did that shake the camera a ton? I wasn't watching. I want to see if I've helped. I know that just shook the camera because I just hit the whole table with my leg. So don't judge on that. Okay, but now see if it shakes the whole camera. Oh my goodness, he's so loud. So that's just, you know, it just kind of puffs up the sides and puts the center down. Oh, what am I doing? I can't do it on that. Yeah, okay, now you guys can see. But there's so many flower tutorials out there you could try and, you know, make your own. But doing this, and you can get the bigger ball version, it just kind of pops up the sides. But you just have a different look. I like mine nice and pointy. But these could be flat, just as filler. You know, the smaller ones, you can just leave flat. So let's add some centers. Let's do, now, okay, let me pull out, I have my big, huge tray. I'm just going to show you guys some of the flowers that I have been working on. And the camera is really close, so I'm sorry. But I do have where you can use the foam balls from the dollar store, Michael's, or Joann's Crafts. I mean, Joann Fabrics. So you can add the foam balls, but again, we're sticking with some rhinestones this time. So let's do a gold rhinestone. Just gonna keep this going because they're nice and easy for the tutorial to have them out. But you can you can use anything. I have used, I don't know if you have like a lot of jewelry making stuff in your stash, but people always gave me all their like mismatched jewelry to be able to use on things. So I've taken even just like stud earrings that, you know, maybe someone lost the other one, and they're fake, of course, not real. And I've used them in the centers of my flowers before. Or if you're making a project for someone and they have like, you know, old jewelry and they want some of those pieces incorporated in a project, that would be fun. So you could do that too. Okay, I need to make sure this one sets. So you have that. So again, these are all just the same center. I have to keep I keep making myself dizzy because then I gotta look up and make sure you guys can actually see what your girl is doing. Okay. And just to mention, I haven't done it for the longest time because it feels weird even doing it, but I've had several people tell me that I have to do it and get one. So if you have been one of those people, just letting you know that I signed up for the coffee tip donation site. So if you did want to do that, feel free. But just know, if you're seeing that on there, you're like, what is that? You don't have to. It's just, you know, I guess it's something to say thank you, and to, you know, if you wanted to buy me a coffee as a thank you, that type of thing. But I don't want anyone to think they have to do that. And thank you. I think I saw Lulu. Thank you. Carolina's the one who made me do it. She's like, girl, do it right now. It's so easy. But yeah, if you want to, thank you so much if you do. Because I don't even know if I'll know how to say thank you on there. Hopefully I will. But that is what will be linked below if you're wondering what this weird thing is. It's just a thing for saying thank you to, you know, the crafters that do things for free. And, you know, it does take a lot of time to do this stuff, but I don't mind it. One of these days I'll know how to do a live. Maybe Carolina and I will be able to do a live somehow with you guys going into the new year. Carolina, figure that out. Everybody's doing lives now on YouTube and Instagram. I don't know how to do it. I can't even stay in frame right now. But that would be fun to do. Okay. I just think these are so cute once they start getting, like I said, this one does give a little bit of like those stringy things. I just peel them off. So cute. And then you could add glitter, make it all chunky, snow if you want to. I just think it's fun. But I don't know, can you guys tell how like therapeutic it is just to make your own flowers? You can use pattern paper. I typically don't. I don't love, because then it's hard, like, you know, unless you have that collection, it's hard. I like to just make flowers and have them in my stash so I don't have to buy flowers, even though I have a ton of flowers that I've bought and a ton of flowers that I've been gifted. But just, I mean, I used these. I had them, some made in my stash already, and I used them for all the holiday projects this year. I like to make some black ones for Halloween. I just think it's fun. I don't care if it's a poinsettia. It's art. So we can, you know, we don't have to follow rules. It's just art. So with this, like, my hands don't hurt at all. One, I'm using the back of my nail, and then I'm using the tweezers and kind of having, when I bend it, it do all the work. I wonder if we should try. Okay, so we have that. Can we roll these? I don't know. Let's try and see. We'll see what it looks like if rolled is different than tweezer. So why not? We're testing things out. The tweezer gives, you know, I would hope the tweezer gives a sharper edge. And these are just like the minis. I don't even know where my big one is. I still, like, how is it January? Like, January is right here. And I haven't cleaned out my closets. I mean, I've cleaned out, like, my master room. I'm talking craft room stuff. I could barely get my craft room clean. Uh-oh. Battery's going on the phone. It's starting to get low. That means we gotta wrap it up. Okay, I want to get that little... So... this is what, even though it's not the same flower, because we have more petals. Oops, got my glue stuck on this one. Oh, goodness gracious, okay. It does give a different look. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, I'm going to try to pull it closer. Can you see? Maybe not, with my fat chub hands. This is softer. This is, you know, just a little bit crunchier. I don't know how else to say that. Now, mind you, this has 3 petals. This has 2, and I didn't center it very well. But it does give a different look. And I promise, once you start, just go for it. Just get in there and play. You will decide how you like it. Like, you know, I will use this on something still, but I don't like it like that. I like it popped up. I don't know. Okay, so I think that is all that we have time for. So this is the first of hopefully several videos. I plan to do some different flowers, show you guys different dies. I will link these below. I'll show you my flower storage, which I have shown before, but I will just show you more in detail. I will show you how to do stamens. Again, Jenny from Polly's Paper Studio shows you that as well, and I'll try to find it and link it. And I'm just trying to think what else we would do with flowers. Besides some different inks, maybe do some with the snow, different ways to make them look snowy. I don't know. You guys tell me. Tell me what you want, what you think. And if you like this video, please give your girl a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, you definitely want to, because, you know, this is the fun channel. I'm fun. At least in my head, I'm really fun. So, you know, just have some fun. Just kind of putting these up here so you guys can see. Forgetting in frame, Tiffany in frame. Just the different ways you can do flowers. And like I said, you don't have to have all the things out there to make them. You just need a couple basics and you're good. But these come out looking so different based on, you know, how you like them, what you want to do. So I will try to remember to link all the different dies that we talked about today in the description box below. But there you guys go. Happy holidays. Christmas is a wrap. It's time for New Year's. So if I don't hear from you, please make sure that you are staying safe if you go out. Otherwise, come have fun with us on Country Craft Creations if you want to have a crafty New Year's Eve weekend. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.